Good morning, breeders. It is Saturday, February the 25th. It's a beautiful day, kind of breezy. I just want to give you guys a little tour of the loft. We've got a couple settling cages out there. The birds were out there most of the morning. They've just gone back inside. Going to the office. This is our feed room slash office. Temperature control. I've got an AC window unit. I keep the feed in these Gatorade drink holders. I just put a bag at a time. It works really well. And we just got some storage, sink there for the waterers, etc., and just where we keep our vaccines and medication and vitamins and so on. There's the feed. I've got some junior and some start. The birds are on start right now, probably will be for the next month, and then I'll start mixing the junior in, and then we'll go strictly to the junior. And then once we start training, we'll get into some of the other feeds that Belle Lager offers. I give the birds 4 different types of grit every day. They get Javadi grit, plus I get a grit for starter chicks and things from Tractor Supply. It's a really fine, and then I give them 2 types of Belle Lager grit, the seaweed and the redstone. And that is our desk area, office, where we clock the birds live and enter them when they come into the loft. Let's take a walk in here. I do keep a little temperature control in the office, and then this is just acting as a storage for all the boxes on the birds that have come in. And then I've got another thermometer up there to just keep an eye on the loft. It stays nice and cool. As you can see, I've got an open ceiling. It's insulated underneath the tin, and we get a nice breeze through the back and obviously through the floor, and then it's nice and open in the front, and it's southeast facing, really maybe a little more east. This is the group of birds that came in this week. There's 27 of them, I believe. Everybody's settling in nicely. They were out in the settling cage this morning. I've just got my grit there. The birds have the grit, and then they've got some sulfur salt, and then just the feeder. We're going to the next section. I take the bobs out when they're in this first section. By the time the birds are here the second week, they're already trapping, and all of the bobs are back in there. This is the first group of birds that came in. There were, I think, 20 something of those, maybe 20, and then once again they've got their grit and the feed. View out the front of the loft here. And then I've still got 3 more sections that way. But your birds are doing well. I really love the loft. Looks like they're going to be really healthy in here. Let's get a little closer view. Maybe some of you can see your birds. Go back into this section, do a little close-up of the first group that came in the first week, the very first arrivals. Well, breeders, have a great week. We'll do another video next week.